miserable weather outside today, so autumn has definitely kicked in. So I've come up to the therapy loft, and what I'm going to try and do today is I'm hoping that what I've got here today is a good fix for everybody over the periods of the autumn, winter, when your bike, car, classic car even, I've basically done this for the Porsche I've got in the garage here, which will now not be getting used in the crap weather, and it's got a detrimental effect on the battery obviously, right? So I've done the other video on the motorhome, which I've managed to get that one sorted out, which is fine, but I thought I'd try and do something different, right? Because to be fair, if your car's parked up for 2 months or 3 months and it's not going to get moved, you just need a trickle charge and a constant trickle charge. So that's where this comes in. And the wire's caught. So this is from a firm called Eco-Worthy, alright? So I've actually bought the 10 watt one. It also has suction mounts. Okay, we're coming a bit closer, there we go. So it's got suction mounts top and bottom, alright? It's quite a fairly good panel. So where I'm going with this is, I'm actually hoping to stick this on the garage window, but the first thing I've noticed is it only comes with 1.5 metre of cord, alright? So that's fine until you see what you've got to put it onto. There you go. So there's two things, right? Now, somebody in the comments said that using this, you plug this into your cigarette lighter and the light goes, okay? But it ended up by using this drained their battery. I'll find it, okay? The other alternative is probably the route I'm going to go down, and it's using these crocodile clips, alright? Which, of course, it is so simple. Because you've both got your molded on connectors, you can't make a mistake, positive goes to positive, negative goes to negative. You don't need to know which is which when they're in like that. All you need to know is which is the positive. Now, I'm going to pull these apart a wee bit, because they've got to obviously connect on to the battery, alright? That's the plan, but what I've got to try and figure out is, how do I get an extension put into this, alright? Because personally, I would rather have this just sitting in the cubby hole, okay? So, first things first I'm going to do is, I'm going to do an indoor test here, alright? So, as you can see, there's the window, okay? It's one of the Veloxy type windows. I'm going to take this away just now because I don't need any of this, alright? So, well, first things first, there's actually peel off protective film, alright? So, this has to come off because this is going to be holding back the power that it gets from the sun, but this one I believe actually works on daylight, which is what we need here in Scotland, because as you can see, pours with rain more than it pours with sun. So let's now go and see. So what I've got here is, I've set up my ammeter. That's it there, okay? So what we'll do is, I'm going to be trying it here in the open, right? And then I'm going to be trying it up there. And then for the final one, right, we'll see what it's like. I'll do it down here again and up at the window again, but with the film peeled off. Now I'm hoping to get a result out of this, right? And all I need to do is, I just stick the probes into the end of them, okay? So this one here, the solid black one, that's your positive, and that one here, the open one, is a negative. Now, how do I know? Simple. If I put my probes in the other way around, my reading will say negative. So that's it. It's a good way of telling whether what wire's positive and what wire's negative. So let's see how the reading goes. So what I'll do is, we'll bring this into shot here now, okay? So I know that you can still hear us. And there you go. That should be clear enough for you, okay? So all you're interested in is the figure on that, okay? So right now, I'll plug it in the probes. And there, nothing, okay? Because I've got it face down. Now, here's what a wee bit of light bringing in. Just a wee bit, no a lot. But here's what the light brings in. .56. Half a volt. That's it. Okay. 0.54. Right. So it's fluctuating a wee bit. Now, if I can just keep a hold of these. And here we go now. Up at the window. Wow. 1.6 volt. Okay. Now, bearing in mind, here in Scotland just now it's 4:10, and in the autumn it gets dark a lot quicker here. So, what I'll do now is, I'll peel off this film, okay, if I can. Peel off the protective film, right, so I'll see if I can do it with the sticker. I'll tell you what. Oh, excellent, well that'll come off no bother. Right, so, here we are now. Back in again, right, and I'm just going to make sure, there you go, oh, it is. Because I've probably come in there, I've just actually stuck the camera out of focus. There you go, that's it back in again. I went the wrong way. There you go, there's my usual video fupa. Now, so there's a wee bit of daylight, and this is with the film on. Oh. Now as you can see, 0.57, so it's not really jumped up much, is it? No. And in the rain, 1.68. Come on, gaze 1.7 at least, eh? Nah, it's not. So, there we go. At least it's giving us some charge to into the battery. Okay, so I think what the next test we'll have to do is to see if it works. Okay, so I'll go and actually what I'll do is we'll leave this at this now, because it might not be for you and it might not interest you. So this is only just a wee short video. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll do a part 2 now, because the part 2 I'll get it all set up. And I'll get it all sitting on the car, and what I'll do is I'll take a reading, because I have a meter reader in the car, so it'll tell me what my battery is sitting at, and then at the same time as well, I'll see if this has helped to charge it overnight, and kept it maintained at that power without it dropping. Okay, so, without further ado,